Yo, what is going on, you spiky haired Viper? Today we're playing some games with Spiritomb Ultra Beasts, kind of like Zapdos Beasts, but Spiritomb's our main attacker now because Zapdos just is not quite as good as it used to be. So yeah, Spiritomb's the main attacker, got the backup of the Buzzwole. We don't need all the Ultra Beasts like the Kartana and the Xurkitree and stuff. We just need another guy to help us out with the two-shotting stuff early on sometimes, the Baby Blacephalon matchup because we just need more attackers for that matchup. And then also this is kind of the best one because Picarom's really good right now, and one-shotting at Picarom or just one-shotting some of the lightning dudes is just really good. Then we have Nihilego for the late game because Nihilego's just kind of insane with a Nightcap, being able to copy any attack for 1 energy and being a 1-prize Pokemon. And yeah, those are our attackers. We have the Blacephalon-GX in here to help out in the late game with the Burst GX to just kind of help with our prize trade. We can, like, you know, get 3 prize cards, knock out a Dedenne, and then Burst GX for the game, or get, you know, 2 prize cards and then knock out a, you know, Picarom, go down to 1 prize card, Burst GX, game over, whatever it might be. And yeah, that's why he's in there. Just kind of cleans out our prize trade, gives us other routes we can all of a sudden take that we wouldn't have been able to take before. Now, I'm not running Jirachi right now because I'm kind of getting a little bit annoyed at how the Jirachi was feeling in the deck. Trying out the Oranguru engine with the Primate Wisdom plus Pokénav, just seeing how it goes, see if I like it or not. Also have Great Balls in here because I just want to find a lot of Pokemon as fast as possible. I want to find all, ideally 4 Spiritombs turn 1. That doesn't happen very often, but that's what we shoot for. So I got 4 Great Ball in here as well. Comms, we're not feeling super good when I want a lot of my other Pokemon in play to begin with. And yeah, so I don't really want to get rid of that Pokemon to get another Pokemon I want. It felt not really good. So comms weren't really working out. So I've been opting for those Great Balls, trying those out. I might go back to the Jirachi build, but this is what I've been running with now, and I wanted to get you guys a insight into what I've been running with as far as the Spiritomb Beasts go. Heavy on the Dedenne with 2 of them. Just want that draw power. Our price rate is so favorable, we don't really mind having GX Pokemon in play for the most part. And that's it. That's the list. Let's go ahead. Let's play some games. All right, into our first one. We did lose the coin flip, but that's more than fine. We're okay with going second. Actually, I've been actively choosing to go second with this deck because it has felt a little bit, we're gonna open the Jynx, not gonna open the Spiritomb, has felt a little bit better to choose to go second. What are we up against? The Mewtwo deck. All right, has felt a little bit better to choose to go second because just getting Spiritombs in play early on is just that important. And there's 3 of them. They might stamp us here because we got a mulligan. I'm just gonna go ahead and throw the whole squad down. Not hiding anything here. Spiritombs are out, ready to start swinging. Yeah, looks like a ultimate Mewtwo deck here from our opponent. This matchup is fine. Just need a one-shot of Mewtwo, knock out a Dedenne, and then we can just burst GX to close out the game from there. That can be our kind of our game plan to go with. Hard part is definitely going to be getting the knockout on the Dedenne. And in this situation, I don't want to bench the Blacephalon yet. I am going to research though, so got to get the Blacephalon back in the deck and then get it back out. We do play 1 Lana's Fishing Rod to recover Pokemon. Ooh, Great Catcher top deck is actually kind of nice here. Let's go with the Pokénav first. I'm not going to take anything here. Yeah. Doesn't really matter how they're stacked. Gonna go ahead and Great Catcher out the... I want to Great Catcher out the Mewtwo, but I doubt I'm going to be able to... After seeing what I'm going to draw, I don't think I'm going to be able to get a knock. I'm going to go ahead and bring up that Dedenne, actually. Try and trap that in the active. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to be able to get a knockout here after seeing what I was probably going to draw there. Did not seem likely. Got the Lana's Fishing Rod already, which is nice. Going to go ahead and throw down a Rainbow here. Start building up that Spite. I don't know quite what their game plan is going to be. They do play the Cryogonal. And I guess they could play the ADP. Not everyone plays the ADP anymore, but they could definitely be running it. Do need a Quick Ball into the Oranguru here, and then Pokénav to try and set up for the next turn. So we're going to grab this. I don't want to put a Dedenne in play if I don't have to. And a Pokénav. Guess we're taking this. And then we need to go ahead and put the Quick Ball on top. Boss's orders under it, I think. Yeah, it has to be that way. Guess we might not Primate Wisdom here now. Yeah, we might just not Primate Wisdom because now we have to like Quick Ball for Dedenne. I might want a Great Catcher again. I want to put Buzzwole in play. I think we're just passing here. We could move 1 damage over. We'll get to go. Yeah, we can move 1 over here. Set this guy up a little bit heavier to be able to hit a little bit harder. And yeah, pass. We know there's a Quick Ball on top, which is okay. Not going to use the Primate Wisdom here, which kind of stinks. Might still put him down next turn, but we probably have to Dedenne change. So I'm going to probably want to bench this Buzzwole to set up for that 2-shot. Okay, they do play the ADP. So this is where stuff gets pretty tough for us, I think. We'll see. I'm actually not sure at all how the game goes from here, because we can't one-shot a Mewtwo. Well, we can, but we can't do it until we get Nihilego turn, which we will get eventually. Unless they KO our Dedenne, which is now means I kind of don't want to give them that Dedenne, but I don't think I have a choice, because it's much more important that we attack this turn than not. There comes a unit on that. Cryogonal is going to be annoying to deal with as well. Yeah, Cryogonal just kind of taking out a Spiritomb. Pretty good value trade for our opponent. So I'm going to bench the Buzzwole because I want the option on that. I am going to Quick Ball away this Jynx. Already being down both Great Catcher, of course, kind of stinks. Dedenne come into play. Not ideal for the situation that has risen here. Going to put the Blound back because I want him for the option of Burst GX later on. Then we're going to Dedenne change. We can get nets. There's a lot of things we can get. A switch. We whiffed everything, but we do have Cynthia still. I don't know if I need... Nah, we'll keep all the Pokemon cards around. Maybe I could have burned some of those Great Balls. Okay. Draw to Shrine. Gonna go ahead and build up a bunch of... We're gonna hit this thing hard. I don't see a reason to not go ahead and hit this thing as hard as possible here. They could play a Zigzagoon, actually. So I actually don't want to hit it too hard. Yeah. See, we can go ahead and we can hit it for... What are we hitting for? 320? Or 130, my bad. Sorry, 320. Where am I getting that from? 130, 150. We're 10 damage short. We could get a Shrine. So I don't want to attach this yet because I might want to put it on the Buzzwole. I'm going to move this one over here. But yeah, Zigzagoon is definitely something that they probably play, and they could Zigzagoon ping, knock out my Spiritomb. So we're going to play around that. Pick up this guy, send up this guy, and then just go ahead and Anguish Cry. Yeah, Anguish Cry. Yeah, Anguish Cry. I was like, maybe, who knows? Yeah, Anguish Cry. They can get us with that Frozen Lock this turn. Draw 2. Go respond with a Sledgehammer. Oof. This one is looking... I think we just kind of lose the prize trade here now that they've GX attacked with the ADP. I think the prize trade is just kind of lost. I don't think we can recover it here. We just don't quite hit hard enough, fast enough. Yeah, if we had like a Shrine in play and they got this like one shot on this Mewtwo, we'd have a shot, but... I guess they might not draw perfectly from here on out, but they theoretically could have gone Frozen Lock. And like if they got a switch, Frozen Lock, we can't use trainer cards, so it'd be tough for us to probably pull off like a knockout on a Mewtwo. They draw 2 prize cards there, and then they can go like use the Eradicate with a Mewtwo knockout and something else with a Mewtwo knockout, and then we just lose, and that would be the game. Kind of giving us an opportunity here if they're going to keep this Mewtwo in the active. We go knock out this Mewtwo, Nihilego knock out this Mewtwo potentially now after they go back-to-back knockouts. So now we do have a shot. I do have to make sure I don't let myself get pinged by that Zigzagoon for a knockout, because then they could go knockout Spiritomb, ping knockout Spiritomb, and then bring up to Dedenne for 3. I want to be good. We don't want that to happen. So, gotta make sure I don't do that. There's a Dark Pulse. Oh, okay. So our Greninja. I was like, how? How are they Dark Pulsing? What? Alright. Spiritomb to the active. Yeah. Hit in for 130. Alright. Attach. Definitely giving up on Buzzwole at this point. So I'm actually going to go ahead and net this to the active right now. Building Spite, put down a Jynx. And I'm just going to research, because these two are dead cards, I think, for the rest of the game. So we're going to get rid of them. We do have a third Jynx. Oh, that Jynx is gone. Yeah. I think they're just kind of dead cards here, though. So I'm going to go with that. They get a Swell in play. I think that is our last Shrine. So can Quick Ball its away. Let's start with a Great Ball here. Get the Mew. Quick Ball away the Shrine. Get a... We're going to draw, what, 3 prize cards here. If we can, we're probably not going to be able to use double stuff. I'm just going to grab a Spiritomb. I think if we're using anything, we're using that. I kind of want to bench the Nihilego, but I don't want them to be able to knock out my Nihilego as well. But then I'm forced to get a switch card, or can knock out my own Spiritomb, I guess, at that point. All right, so let's go like this. Build Spite. Gonna go ahead and... Oh, we're hitting... I was hoping to get a belt there, a Hustle Belt. We whiffed Hustle Belt. We do play 3 of those. That is a whiff. But we can do this. Move this over to 1 Spiritomb. We would need a couple nets to pull off that knockout there. Probably not going to happen. All right, I'm going to go ahead and Anguish Cry here. If I put this down, I'm scared of them gusting it up and knocking it out. It's the only thing we can use to take a one-shot at this point. So I think we just have to go with that Anguish Cry and hope for the best. I wish... We have to top deck Boss's Orders then, or get out of the prize cards here, knock out this, and then Boss's Orders bring up that. And they would just not have, they would just have to not have a gust effect to bring up our Nihilego this turn. All right, let's go for it, because like this, the Cragnals are so good next turn for them. They gotta go for the Cragnal, right? There's no way they don't go for Cragnal here this next turn. Yeah. Oh, I could have still building up Spite with that guy. I should have moved this damage back. That was definitely a mistake. This guy could still build up Spite. I didn't realize that. All right, here we go. Got some nets now, but not looking. I'm not feeling this one. I think we're in a tough spot. Yeah, I should have moved this damage back. Built up spite here. Oh well. We'll have some damage on Dedenne to work with, I guess, at the very least. They can also just knock out Dedenne. Using this guy with like the Vile Plume. They play Mist Slash, so Mist Slash would work. Knock out this guy with that. And that would put me on one prize card. Here comes that Cragganal though, and I just don't think we have an out to this situation. And especially now that they've reset stamped us, it's looking even worse. Yeah, I think this one is just about over. Here comes a research. Discarding a bunch of dudes. Yeah, I think we're just gonna have to pack this one up. There's a big charm on the Mewtwo as well. Here comes the Frozen Lock. The only response I see is knocking this out with a Spiritomb and hoping they don't have an energy, but that seems almost impossible for them not to have. Good Frozen Lock back. We had an energy. Yeah, we needed an energy reset stamp or energy boss orders. If I had drawn either of those cards, I would send up the Nihilego pretty confidently, hoping to get the other one. I think I'm just gonna send up a Spiritomb, hope to get the knockout, and hope they don't have a response, I guess. It does not look good at all. That feels tough, man. Ooh, there's the boss's orders. We're an energy short here. But we can't even attack this turn. We have the boss's orders. Gonna go ahead, build spite. Build spite. We can just bring up the Mewtwo and hope it doesn't move. And then knock out one Spiritomb out, get an energy. They wouldn't be on 2 prize cards then. Yeah, this one's over. All right, let's see if we can't do a little bit better in the next. All right, we are into another one. We did mulligan. See how it goes from here. Oh no, you hate to see it. You love to see the double quick ball. Hate to see the Dedenne start though. So some ups, some downs, I guess. Dedenne is actually hard for us to move because we don't play switches. We only play Scoop Up Nets. Yeah, no switches, only Scoop Up Nets. So we can't actually attack this turn. Just 100% can't attack this turn. We will be able to set up 2 Spiritombs on the bench. Start, you know, buffing them up with that building spite. Oh no, it's gonna be even that much worse. All right, they got another clause. If our opponent just whiffs a what's it called here, it'll feel that much worse here if they whiff another basic Pokemon to work with. But it looks like they got one as they're going in, as they are going in with this quick ball. Yeah, there is a Zacian down, and here comes that Intrepid Sword. Ooh, attach an Intrepid Sword, even better. How many energy off the Intrepid Sword is the next question. Oh, none. All right. Yeah, so Dedenne going down early. Nothing we can do about it. Shrine doesn't seem like it's gonna be all that good in this matchup. Get rid of that, get a Spiritomb. Probably get rid of one of these Scoop Up Nets as well. Keep the draw supporters around. Let's get Double Tomb. Attach, and then play the Cynthia. Here we go. Alright, let's go with some Pokénavs. Ooh, another Spiritomb, perfect. Hustle Belt on top is also pretty good. Means we can pretty much knock out anything in their active if we want to next turn. Build up the spite. Yeah, if a Zacian comes into the active on this next turn, we can knock it out. So I could put 3 here, and I get 4, 5 with another one, or I could put 2 here. And then I can build spite, move 1 over, and then I need a Scoop Up Net, another Jynx, or a Rainbow. I'm kind of scared of getting this one getting boss's orders. Let's do that. It's safer. I'm still pretty close. Go ahead and Shrine as well. Get this damage in on our Dedenne in case they do boss's orders. It could be a difference maker. So yeah, that 1 damage there. If they boss's orders this one, knock that guy out. This damage here could be a difference to move around with the Jynx to set up. Yeah, if I commit 3 damage here, I am a little scared of this one getting boss's orders and then not being able to get to that full 5 damage counters plus the Hustle Belt working the top tech to be able to get the knockout. So I think I'm gonna split it 2-2. We just need a second Jynx or a Scoop Up Net, or a Rainbow even, because we could go attach the Rainbow, spite, move it over. Yeah, there's a lot of things we can get. Yeah, that's the only Shrine we're gonna be having him play this game. We played 3 Shrines, so if we use our last one, it's just gonna, you know, knock into a Chaotic Swell and do pretty much nothing. So our opponent's having a little bit of trouble here. They're going through the Scoop Up Net switch combo to just get more Stellar Wishes off. So either they're about to research and just want to get full value out of these cards, or you know, they're having to dig for something. Either way, it's pretty good sounds pretty good to me. There's a Stellar Wish whiff, it looks like. Net again. Yes, either they got a research in their hand and a bunch of nets and switches they're not trying to waste to try and get a little bit of value. Or they actually just don't have a draw supporter. There's a quick ball. All right, they can definitely utilize that. There we go. Quick Ball, getting rid of a Dedenne. Looks like they were trying to avoid putting that guy in play, maybe. There's the Oranguru. Let's see what else they got. They maybe have the combo in hand, which wouldn't be great for us. There's a Metal Saucer. There's the switch into the Zacian. Yeah, it was a research the whole time. They're trying not to burn. I guess they really didn't want to play this Marnie for turn. I guess they didn't want to give me more cards, but they did burn, 3 switch, 2 net to do it. So I'm kind of fine with that personally. They are going to get this first 2 prize cards on my Dedenne, which I'm kind of not fine with, but I can't have it all. At least they didn't pull off combo yet with the Oranguru, and it looks like we're going to be in a pretty good spot to get this knockout on the Zacian. I need a Rainbow Energy, a Jynx, or a Scoop Up Net. I have, how many of those do I have left? 3 Scoop Up Net, 2 Jynx, 2 Quick Ball for Jynx, 4 Great Ball that could hit a Jynx, a bunch of Pokénavs that could hit a Jynx. It's looking pretty good to get this one shot here. We know the Hustle Belt is the top deck. Boom, there it is. We're gonna throw down the Hustle, Pokénav. No hits. It doesn't really matter. We are about to play Cynthia, which will shuffle our deck. So Cynthia, not gonna mention Nihilego. We had too many other stuff we'd rather bench. Got the Rainbow. I thought we had just whiffed. I was about to. Oh no! What do we do now? All right, building Spite. Not the one I wanted to hit. I would have liked to have hit pretty much anything else besides the Rainbow. Would have liked to Jynx or a Scoop Up Net. Kind of feels like a waste. Jynx would have been the best. Just getting 2 Jynx in play, moving this damage around would have been the best to go. I'm not going to put this in play yet. These decks usually play a Tool Scrapper, so I don't want to lose a Hustle Belt for no reason. Sure, it might get Marnie back into the deck, but I'd rather have it for later to use than just not be able to use it at all. There's our Oranguru that we like to utilize with our Pokénavs. Haven't found him yet, but here he is finally. Going to help us out in finding some cards. Comes a Friend Ball from our opponent. They could get the Mr. Mime. Oh, not even a Mr. Mime grab there. So they either plan on researching, can't pull off the combo. It's prized, or it's already in their hand. Here comes a Quick Ball. I'm guessing this is going to grab a Jirachi Prism here. Could also grab a Zacian, I guess. We want to make sure we don't put any Ultra Beasts in play, or up to this point we wanted to make sure we didn't, because they do play the Tapu Fini. This is definitely a one-shot matchup. We basically want to one-shot anything that is in front of us, so we don't really use the Buzzwole at all in this matchup. Sometimes, if there's like a Dedenne on the bench, and we can go like bring up the Dedenne, knock it out. But yeah, we usually don't use the Buzzwole in this matchup. The Nihilego is very good though. Being able to, copy Brave Blade off of Zacian with it is just kind of good. All right, here's the combo. All right, Jirachi's in the prize cards. They're gonna draw 2 prize cards on their next knockout. And they could they pull off the combo again? They're down 2 net. But yeah, they could pull it off again. They're down their second Mr. Mime, so yeah, they could get their next 2 net and pull off the combo again. So they could actually win back to in 2 turns. So there's nothing we can do about it. They can also attack with Jirachi in this turn with the slap. There's nothing we can do about that. It's kind of annoying. So it's basically their Metal Saucer count is the big count in this matchup. How many Metal Saucers they have, or did they have to waste any Metal Saucers? Because they can do slap for 2 energy, which is attach saucer, and then slap again, attach saucer. Yeah, but they can also be throwing up Zacians, which is a little bit bigger and a little bit harder to knock out with that 220 HP. There's a retreat to a Jirachi, so they're definitely digging for some stuff here. They don't have everything set up. There's a Saucer, but they need 2 to attack with the Zacian. They only need 1 to attack with the Jirachi itself. I wonder if they even saw that line of play. It's possible they just didn't see that. That they can just attack with Jirachi. Usually, like when your main attacker in like almost every matchup is Zacian. Spiritomb's not a super popular deck. A lot of people don't know the matchup. So when you run into the Spiritomb, you kind of forget that he's got 10 HP left. Yeah, he only has 10 HP left. All right, we got a boss's orders. All this stuff. I think I'm just gonna go Aurora here. Discard that. Building Spite. Building Spite. I'm going to move damage back here, actually, from here to here. Then Building Spite with the active, I think. I'm thinking if it's worth it to knock out the Oranguru here. Could knock out the Mr. Mime. That way they can't combo again. I kind of like that with the boss's orders here. Knock out the Mr. Mime. They just won't be able to combo another time. So I think I'm going to go with that. We could knock out the Jirachi to take away the potential to attack with Jirachi. Because, I mean, if they play 4 Jirachi, they could still attack with 2 Jirachis. Attach saucer, but they won't be able to win the game. Maybe that is worth it. They only have 1 attack lined up at that point. They probably play only 3 Jirachi. That's pretty common, is just the 3 Jirachi. All right, we're definitely putting the Hustle Belt on top of the deck. Once again, playing around Scrapper, but that's a card we need to KO Zacians. Afraid of the back-to-back combo. I am. They could play for Jirachi. All right, let's just go ahead. Let's knock out the Mr. Mime. Don't let them back-to-back combo. And then just go ahead, Anguish Cry. Yeah, just cut off the back-to-back combo. Don't give them a chance to do that. Feels best. We'll see how it plays out. Yeah, put the Hustle Belt on top, so if they Marnie us, we draw into the Hustle Belt, which is the big card to take a knockout on a Zacian. I'm kind of surprised they didn't attach return. I understand them not benching the Zacian because they're trying to not give me a boss's orders target, so I understand that. But if they had energy, they should have attached one to the Jirachi. Once again, I have a feeling that they don't quite realize that they can use Slap to take knockouts, so it'll probably be a tell this turn, because I'm surprised they didn't attach to one of the Jirachis. I guess it is possible they whiffed energy, usually 10 to 11 energy in the deck. Half of them are in the discard pile right now, so it is possible. Another big card in this matchup is the Reset Stamp, because they do need a lot to pull off attacks as the Zacian combo deck. They need a lot of stuff to pull off attacks. They need saucers, energy for turn, usually all on a Zacian, which means double saucer. So they need a lot to pull off those big attacks. So Reset Stamp's really good in this matchup. Yeah, it looks like they're forgoing the Slap route. Slap was definitely the way to go. I don't think they picked up on that being such a viable route, though. Here's that Scrapper I was talking about. It's very good that we do not have a Hustle Belt on our benched Spiritomb for them to take advantage of with that, to get that full value out of it. And we're going to draw into a Hustle Belt because we did prepare it, because that's the only thing we were afraid of at that point in time was losing our Hustle Belt, or not having access to a Hustle Belt in the next turn. So we are all set up for this one now. They're going to come up, knock us out with Zacian. Got the Hustle Belt. Going to get the knockout, return knockout with the Spiritomb, unless they have a Frying Pan. But we do play a Tool Scrapper ourselves, so we'd be able to find that and then still pull off the knockout. But no Frying Pan. I think we have this one pretty much wrapped up. Taking out that Mr. Mimes means they can't combo again, and they're actually out of saucer, so they wouldn't be able to attack with anything anyways. So yeah, I think that's one pretty much locked up here. Play this Great Ball. There's a Nihilego. Shouldn't need him, I don't think. But if we got an energy, I'd rather attack with Nihilego for the turn, actually. I think. Brave Blade with Nihilego versus Brave Blade with Spiritomb. Sounds better to do Nihilego. Spiritomb's fine though. I think we're gonna get the Mew and discard. Could get the Nihilego. Let's get the Nihilego. Still gonna put the Hustle Belt here. Bench Nihilego. I'm gonna put the Blacephalon on top of the deck to save it for later. And then we'll discard this Buzzwole. There's the concede from our opponent. Not surprised. I think we had this one wrapped up. Yeah, they missed the Slap. The potential for Slap was definitely missed by my opponent there. Able to take advantage of that one. And yeah, that's going to do it for these games with the Spiritomb beats. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Very strong deck right now, I think. Very strong. It does have its close matchups like Dragapult, even though it's Dragapult's weak. Definitely a close matchup. Pikarom is favorable. Combozation is close. Baby Blounds is close, but slightly favorable, I think, with the Reset Stamp. But yeah, I definitely recommend you guys trying the deck out, because I do think it is very good right now. And yeah, that's all I got on it. Hope you guys had a fun time watching the games. If you did, give the video a like, enjoy the content, be sure to subscribe. Have a good day. Thanks for watching, and peace.